If your city gets hit tonight and the power stays dead for 90 days, what are you actually eating when your fridge becomes a tomb? You might think your pantry is ready, but most people are stocking up on items they can't even use without a stove. Even the tech elite, like Mark Zuckerberg, are building massive bunkers right now because they know the grid is more fragile than you think. When the lights stay off, the rules of hunger change instantly. Today, I'm giving you 12 essential foods that will keep you functioning for 90 days without power. This isn't a grocery list, it's a survival map for your body when it's cold, tired, and running on empty. Pay close attention to item number 7. You probably have it in your kitchen right now, but the way you're planning to use it is your first big mistake. Watch until the end, because in the silence of a blackout, what you don't know is exactly what breaks you first. 12. Peanut butter. In a world without stoves, peanut butter is pure gold. It is a dense, slow-burning fuel that keeps your heart pumping when you can't cook a real meal. One jar can sit on a shelf for 2 years, but here is the reality. Heat is its silent killer. Many people keep it in a pantry right above the oven or near a sunny window. In a 90-day blackout, that heat separates the oil and invites oxygen in. It won't smell rotten, but it loses its nutritional stability. You will eat it, feel full for a moment, but your energy will crash an hour later. Store it low, in the darkest, coldest corner of your house. Don't eat it until you're stuffed. Eat a single spoonful when you feel that first wave of exhaustion. It is about maintaining a rhythm, not satisfying a craving. 11. Tuna and salmon pouches. Protein keeps your muscles from wasting away under stress, but you need to forget the metal cans. In a world where silence is your only protection, the sound of a can opener or the heavy smell of a freshly opened tin travels further than you think. Pouches are stealthy. They're light, they don't rust, and they require 0 tools. One tear and you have high-quality protein that keeps your brain sharp. But remember this, once that seal is broken, there is no saving it for later without a fridge. It is one shot. Use it or lose it. 10. Canned beans. Beans are the unglamorous backbone of survival. After a week of eating dry crackers and peanut butter, your digestive system will start to shut down. You will feel heavy, sluggish, and bloated. That is where beans come in. They provide the fiber that keeps your internal clock running. You don't need a fire. You can eat them straight from the can, cold. A quick tip from those who have lived through extended outages: never store these cans directly on concrete floors. Moisture seeps up, corrodes the bottom, and ruins your stash before you even get hungry. Keep them elevated. Keep them safe. 9. Tortillas. Bread is a luxury that dies within 5 days of a power outage. It molds, it crumbles, and then it disappears. Tortillas are the real survivor's bread. They can last for months in a sealed package. They don't just provide carbs, they are your edible plate. In a survival situation, you want to minimize mess and noise. A tortilla lets you wrap up your beans or tuna and eat with your hands. No silverware, no washing, and no trace left behind. It is the simplest way to turn a pile of canned food into something that feels like a real meal. 8. Canned fruit. This is not a dessert. It is a hydration strategy. When the taps go dry and your water filter is struggling, canned fruit provides 2 things. It gives you vitamins to keep your immune system from failing, and, more importantly, the liquid inside. Never throw away the syrup or juice in the can. It is packed with electrolytes and natural sugars that help your body absorb water faster. If you are choosing between fruit in heavy syrup or natural juice, go for the juice. Too much sugar will only make you thirstier in the long run. 6. Cold oats. This is the one item everyone gets wrong. You probably have a big container of oats in your cupboard right now, and you are probably thinking you will just boil some water. But what happens when you are out of fuel? Or when a fire would give away your position to the entire neighborhood? You don't need heat, you just need time. Soaking oats in cold water for a few hours makes them perfectly edible and incredibly stable for your blood sugar. It prevents the spike and crash of cheap survival bars. If you are not practicing cold soaking now, you are hoarding a resource you don't know how to use. 6. Nutrition bars. They are the ultimate convenience, but they are a double-edged sword. In the 2026 survival landscape, many of these bars are designed for athletes, not survivors. Over time, or in extreme cold, they turn into bricks. If you are exhausted or dehydrated, trying to chew through a hardened protein bar is like chewing on a tire. It wastes energy you don't have. Test your bars now. If they are too hard to eat when you are tired, they aren't food, they are a liability. 5. Nuts and trail mix. This is the ultimate calorie-to-weight ratio. A handful can keep you moving for miles, but here's the catch. Nuts are high in salt and fat. If you eat them without enough water, your body will pull moisture from your organs just to digest them. This leaves you more dehydrated than before. Use them as a supplement, not a primary meal, and keep them in airtight bags. The fats in nuts go rancid quickly when exposed to the air of a damp house. 4. Ready-to-eat soup. Notice I didn't say condensed soup. In a 90-day blackout, water is more precious than gold. If you buy soup that requires you to add a can of water, you are just creating a new problem for yourself. Buy the ready-to-eat versions. You can drink them cold, straight from the can. It is a meal and a drink in one. It is the easiest way to keep your strength up when you are too tired to even think about cooking. 3. Dry crackers. Crackers aren't meant to fill you up. They are meant to keep you sane. They provide that familiar crunch that helps reduce psychological stress. But the moment you open a sleeve, the clock starts. Humidity will turn them into soggy cardboard within hours. Divide your large boxes into small, vacuum-sealed portions now. If you have to eat a meal that tastes like damp paper, your morale will break long before your body does. 2. Canned meat. Chicken, turkey, or even canned ham. This is soft, easy-to-digest protein. Unlike beef jerky, which requires massive amounts of water and jaw strength to process, canned meat slides down easily. When your body is under the extreme stress of a survival scenario, your stomach becomes sensitive. You need easy calories. Canned meat provides the fats and proteins your brain needs to make critical decisions under pressure. 1. Honey, the immortal food. Archaeologists have found edible honey in ancient Egyptian tombs. It literally never spoils. You can keep it for years and it will still be there waiting for you, unchanged. It doesn't depend on electricity or any system. Its real value is how it affects your brain. When you are tired and you no longer have the motivation to continue, a spoonful of honey sends glucose straight to your mind. It is an instant mood lifter and an antiseptic for small cuts. If it turns hard over time, don't throw it away. That is just the honey protecting itself. A little warmth will bring it back to life. It is the one thing that will be exactly the same on day 90 as it was on day 1. You might think that having a full pantry is enough, but survival isn't about how much you have. It is about how much you can actually use when the world goes cold. Most people will panic because they prepared for a weekend, not a season. But you are starting to see the truth. If the world changed tonight, what would be the first 5 things you would grab? In my next video, I'm breaking down the nuclear 5. These are the specific foods you need if the grid doesn't just go down, but the air itself becomes the enemy. You don't want to miss that one. Subscribe to survive. This is the last log.